Hi, everybody. My name is Jose Cortez, and I'm your English 1 instructor. Welcome to the spring semester. I'm really looking forward to having the opportunity to get to meet all of you through Zoom, get to know all of you through your writing, and just work together in this class. Solano College is a place that's tremendously important for me. Um, Before I had the opportunity to work at Solano College, I used to be a student at Solano, and Solano was a really transformative place in my life. I had a pretty difficult time going through school, up through high school. I graduated late, and when I finally was able to finish high school, I entered Solano College feeling pretty lost and kind of confused. I knew that I wanted to take some classes, but I didn't really have a lot of confidence in myself as a learner, and I also didn't really have a lot of direction and didn't really have a lot of thought on what I wanted to pursue as a career. Solano College really helped guide me through that process. And today I feel tremendously lucky to be able to have the opportunity to work at a college that was so important in transforming my life and, giving me the direction that I needed to be successful in my later college experiences. English One is one of those places that was massively transformative for me. Um, it gave me a voice. It gave me the opportunity to be able to learn how to think critically and how to be able to express my ideas and engage with writing. And I started this class when I was a student at Solano as one of those students that really doubted my ability as a writer. And maybe some of you feel that way. Maybe some of you love writing, and maybe some of you are somewhere in between those things. But one of the things that I'll say that my goal will be working with you this semester is just to be able to create a context where all of you feel confident in being able to express your ideas, be able to feel comfortable in being able to engage with the different ideas that we're going to be working through and reading through. And so really that's my hope for this semester is that like we're able to read some different things that kind of challenge us to think critically and be able to find our voices as readers and writers as we present our arguments on different ideas and kind of explore some different topics. So I'm really looking forward to that this semester, and I'm really looking forward to have the opportunity again to be able to work with all of you and to be able to read your writing, and to be able to just discuss some ideas over the course of the semester. So this semester, as we all know, was fully online, and maybe that's not the context that we all hoped for. I love teaching because I love being able to, be in a classroom with people and talk about different ideas and get to know different people and hear about their experiences. And I'm going to try as much as possible to be able to recreate that in an online context. Um, One of the ways that we'll be able to do that is being able to have regular office hours, right? We're going to be using Zoom for office hours. They're not required, but they're highly encouraged. This class is an asynchronous class, meaning that you can do the work for the class at any time. But there are going to be office hours that I'll offer both Monday and Thursday from 9:30 to 11:30. And I have my Zoom ID posted in the syllabus, which is 332-013-8084. So those 2 days, just hop on in. I'll be in Zoom. I'll be able to read papers along with you, talk with you about readings, kind of talk about some of the different ideas, that we're exploring, answer any general questions that you have. There will also be some days where I'll have mini lessons and I'll publish those under our announcement page. So Zoom will be a nice opportunity for us to be able to have some of those conversations. If there's days you aren't able to attend those, I'll also record them and post the video recordings of them later on that day. So again, just a nice opportunity for us to be able to be face to face in this context, where we're not able to be in a classroom with each other. The other really easy way to be able to get a hold of me is just through email. I check my email all the time. I'll daily. I try to have responses back to emails. If it's really busy, it might take me, a day or so to get back. But usually, I try to be back to emails as fast as possible. So just feel free to email me anytime that you have questions. There's never a question that's too small, anything like that. Shoot me an email, and I'll do my best to get to it as fast as possible and get your response. And my email address again is in the syllabus, but it's also here, jcortez@solano.edu. Last, you can call me or text me. I posted my number in the syllabus, 707-297-3966. So anytime that you have questions, I'm free throughout the day, pretty much every day, Monday through Friday. You can give me a call, you can shoot me a text if that's easier, and I can just respond back quickly with that. But I just want to stress how much it is to have important, or how important it is to have open communication with each other, right? There'll be times where I'll be reaching out to you. And the reason that I'm doing that is just to make sure that, you're successful in the class, right? That's the most important thing that I want to be able to stress, like in this welcome video, is just this idea of I'm here to support you, right? That this is one of those contexts that when we're in a face-to-face classroom, like we are able to build these relationships with each other, right? We're able to get to know each other, have conversations with each other as we're walking through hallways, things like that. And I know that online we're missing that. And I still think that there's ways that we can create that, and there's ways that we can build that supportive relationship for each other. And it's just relying on simple things like text messages, phone calls, meeting on Zoom, emails, things like that. So please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me if you have a question or you have a concern about the class. Don't ever feel like you're bothering me by sending me an email. Don't ever feel like you're bothering me by, giving me a call during the day. Like, I'm home, but I'm working, right? Like, I'm here to support you. Like, that is my number one most important priority this semester, is being available for you, being able to answer any questions that you have. So anytime that you have questions, I have my regular office hours, but if those office hours don't work for your schedule, I have a lot of open time. I'm home with my two kids, helping them through school. My wife works at a hospital, so it's, her work schedule hasn't changed at all, but I'm home with them. And so there's times where, I'm helping them with their schoolwork, but at other times I'm totally able to make appointments to meet with you. We can hop on Zoom, we can make appointments to have phone calls. So please, again, do not hesitate to reach out to me if you need to meet in the evening, if you even need to meet on Zoom on a weekend, if that's the only time that works for your schedule. Please let me know and we can make an appointment if my office hours don't work for you, and I can meet up with you. If it's something we can take care of on a phone call, that works great. If we can do it through email or text, that's awesome also. So again, anytime that you have any questions, anytime that you have any concerns, if you want me to read through an assignment that you're working on, if you want to talk about a reading, again, just reach out and we can work through that together. I'm, again, really, really looking forward to the semester. I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to meet all of you. This week, our semester starts on Tuesday, so we don't have the Monday office hour, but we will have our Thursday office hour. So stop by. We won't really have any big assignment we're working on this first week, but stop by and just say hi, introduce yourself. I'll be there, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you and having a great semester.